Welcome back to Immigration Talks. This is Michelle Mills. Such a delight to have you all, the subscribers, those who've hit like, those who have commented, those who've reached out via email for services. Thanks for tuning in again to hear what's new. So just in, on March 28th, the Queens immigration attorney was charged with asylum fraud for knowingly submitting false documents for over 180 clients. So again, I just want to warn and caution each and every one of you to speak truthfully on these forms. Remember, immigration issues are federal issue, and so can apply the same type of penalties federal. So we want to make sure that you're not fraudulently submitting documents that do not represent the truth of the matter. Okay, so on the 28th, Queens immigration attorney was charged for that. So what do I mean by that when we talk about fraud in immigration paperwork? If you are here in the United States and your purpose was to get married and to apply for a green card, then if you have a B1, B2, then obviously you're trying to commit fraud, because the intent of your stay is not to just simply visit, but your intent is to get married so that you can apply for a green card. And there are other examples that I could give of fraudulent activities, but most importantly, I just want to ask each and every one of you to reach out to an attorney when you're in doubt as to how to fill out the paperwork, what needs to be included in the paperwork. You don't want to apply for something and then they reject it. Rather, consult with an attorney. Even if you ask them, hey, can you just review my paperwork for a couple of hours? I'm sure they'll be able to bill you for that, and you secure yourself a lot better when you have an attorney who's sending in those documents for you. So next I want to move on to this other immigration news that just came up. It's a bill actually that was presented by 2 Republican senators, and it's called the Immigration Innovation Act of 2018. And what this does, it proposes an increase in the H-1B cap to a baseline of $85,000 per year. Whoa, right? We know that we had 66, and now they're proposing 85,000, and up to 195,000 in years of high demand. So how does this priority really kick in? It kicks in for people who hold advanced degrees. And of course, people are going to remember the comments that were made by the White House, and people misconstrued that. This video isn't about that. This video is simply about what's going on with H-1B and the people that they're looking for and those who can apply. I've had people who are engineers that have contacted me, people who are nurses, people who are doctors, and this would be a great opportunity for them to apply through this program when there is high demand for that skill set. So just pay close attention to that. Be on the lookout for people who have advanced degrees in STEM as well. This is another area that they're proposing where the U.S. would invite and bring over people with advanced degrees. So stay tuned to that, but there is hope. Again, 2 Republican senators were the ones who proposed this bill. So if you get a chance, look out for that in the news. And this is great for people from the Caribbean, from African countries, where you're smart, you have a skill set, you're in demand, you can apply for this. As I mentioned in a previous video, the H-1B cap has been met for the fiscal year already. So don't try to apply through that program at this point. It would be best if you applied for some other visa category, whether it's a B1, B2, if you're in a relationship, fiance visa, that type of thing. If you've been in a long-term relationship planning to get married, possibly then you're looking at family sponsorship and adjustment of status. I can tell you more about this. Contact me. My information is in the description section. Hit like, subscribe. Again, this is Immigration Talks with Michelle Mills. Talk to you soon.